You can limit the effect of a modifier into a narrower range so that it takes place within a smaller portion of its gizmo. In this example, I have a box that's being bent at a 45-degree angle, and right now the bend modifier is affecting the entire gizmo. Let's say that I'd like the bend to occur in the lower portion of the object. I'll turn on limit effect, and immediately we see a big change. The box is still being bent over at a 45-degree angle, but because I have the upper limit set at 0, the box immediately just goes that direction in a straight line. To set a meaningful value here, you need to know the overall height of the object. So I'll go down to the base object in the stack and discover that its height is set at 14 feet. So let's remember that, and we'll use that information to set the limits. I'll go back to the bend and set the upper limit midway up the box at 7 feet. So do you see what's happening? Now the bend effect is limited into this region down here. So we're going from straight up to 45 degrees over, and then from this point it's just continuing on straight. Now unfortunately we have some excess topology here that we don't need, and you'll need to learn about mesh or poly editing to fix this, but that's for another topic later on in this module. For now, let's just play around some more with limits and see what we can do with them. If we change the upper limit dynamically by dragging it, you can see what happens here. Of course, we can do that in conjunction with changing the angle. I'll set that at 90 degrees. And we can have all of that bending of 90 degrees occur very quickly at the bottom of the object. Or we can delay it and have it take place over a larger portion of the box. So there's really a lot of power here with the limit effect. To understand the lower limit, it will be helpful for us to move the center point of the modifier gizmo up. Let's move that up halfway to 7 feet in Z, and then I'll exit the sub-object mode. I'll set the upper limit at 4 feet, and I'll set the lower limit at a negative value. I'll use minus 4 feet. You see what's happening? We have a symmetrical bend that's occurring now in between the upper and lower limits here. Before that, it's straight, and after that, it's straight. We can actually make an arch here by using an angle of 180 degrees. Now we can customize the arch by going back to the base object and making some alterations. Of course, we would need to rotate this object if we wanted it to fulfill its function as a masonry arch, but you get the idea. There's really a lot of power that you can explore with the limit effect. You'll find a similar set of controls on many of the modifiers.